I'm gonna call it what it is. It's ugly. We got an ugly background behind us because it's just not been a real nice weather day out there.
You know, I'm gonna call it gloomy.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's foggy out, and that fog, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to stick around here for the next couple of hours, and then after that, it just stays cloudy. And then after that, we're dealing with a few thunderstorms that move into the area. So this is the area, if we were to see a strong storm, this is where we would find it. Mainly areas south of Interstate 30 and east of Interstate 35. 45. So generally this area right here, it's a marginal risk. That means it's a level 1 out of 5, very low end threat to see a strong storm. And if we do see that, it's going to contain heavy rainfall and it's going to contain hail up to quarter size. So we are not dealing with a widespread threat here. And why we see it is because of this front. This morning, this front moved north as a warm front. It's the reason why we saw the fog, and now it's going to move south as a cold front. It's the reason why we'll see the storms. So temperatures behind this front, by the way, are in the 50s. Temperatures ahead of this front are in the 60s here. You can see that across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and even further away from that front into the 70s. This is that area where we'll see that potential for some strong storms. Right now, we're seeing a sprinkle out there at best. Most of us stay dry a good portion of the day. Between now and 3, we'll see that front try to wiggle south. This is around 3 in the afternoon. We'll see some scattered showers along this front as it's moving. This is now 4 in the afternoon. We'll see a few more showers across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, maybe extending along Interstate 20 towards Granbury, towards Mineral Wells. This front continues to work south and east. This is now at 5. At 5, we'll notice that we could see a few thunderstorms popping up between Dallas County, maybe towards Hunt County, maybe Sulphur Springs, seeing a little bit of that at 6. We'll see a few more thunderstorms popping up. These storms not necessarily severe, but could contain some heavy rainfall. And again, that really small hail possible as well. This is now at 7. We'll see this action move towards the south and east. Now you notice here the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the clear as far as any thunderstorms go, but still maybe dealing with some very light drizzle. This will continue to work south and east. This is now at 8. At 8, anywhere from Waco, Corsicana towards Linden, Texarkana, seeing a little bit of the scattered thunderstorms. This is now at 9. It clears most of North Texas. This is now at 10. We're still dealing with some cloud cover, and it's going to be a little cooler as well. We could pick up somewhere between a quarter to half an inch of rain. It's not going to be a lot. And the more south and east you are, where we're going to see a bit more widespread shower and thunderstorm activity, that's where we see the highest rainfall. That could be anywhere between half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Again, it's not going to be a big rainmaker for us tonight, except for those isolated storms that contain heavy rain. As far as right now, this is what it looks like out. We are having trouble seeing some of the buildings in the background due to some of that low cloud still settling in. Temperature of 63 degrees. Our visibility still relatively low, especially when you look at Granbury, when you look at areas like McKinney. Granbury, 4 miles of visibility. McKinney, underneath 1 mile. That's extended into Sherman, Gainesville, Denton, all at about 1 mile or less of visibility. On a perfect clear day, we're 10 miles out. We're nowhere near that for some locations. And again, it's because of that warm front that came through early on. Today, temperature doesn't change much. We are going to stay in the mid 60s, 63 degrees around 1. We'll see that wind shift around 3 or 4, and still we will be in the mid to low 60s through the afternoon. Rain coverage only at about a 40% for the afternoon. Temperature differences are going to be huge because of that front working its way. Upper 50s, low 60s for our northern counties, but look at our southeastern counties, upper 70s, mid 60s across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you are spending any time outside, Mountain Cedar, Oak, Hackberry, and Fungus all still in our count. Saturday, we'll be watching for the potential of strong storms, especially across the Red River, but there will be a very strong cap in place, so just something to keep in mind for Saturday late in the day. Otherwise, it's going to be warm with highs in the 80s, 60s on Sunday. We'll be back.